Hello, welcome to another video of The Secrets of Wall Street. My name is Jose, and today we're going to talk about pretty much a lot today because this is going to be a full in-depth video about what's going on with the market, some news, just to get you a little bit up to speed. I haven't done this sort of format in a while. If you've been following the channel, I've been doing a lot more short form format. There really hasn't been much going on, but I think today is a very good day to take the opportunity to explain the broader market in general, and we are going to be talking about some plays as well. So let's get up to speed about what's going on in the market. So if we know the markets have been going up, we're going to be looking at a chart of SPY. I'll put it on screen and you'll see that the markets lately have been trending upwards. And a lot of this just was a lot of optimism with what's been going on with the debt ceiling, making sure that a deal was actually getting done between McCarthy and Biden, between Republicans and Democrats. And we got some news yesterday that there was a deal in place, pretty much laying an outline about what they want to do. Both sides had compromises about what they had planned, and pretty much an agreement was made. Now, this doesn't really mean that this is final. Right now, it has to pass through the Congress, pass through the Senate, and then it gets approved. But since this was a bilateral commitment between both parties, there really shouldn't be any expectation that this is not going to go through. So right now, what's next steps? Pretty much what this means is, in short term, is that there is going to be more limited spending between what the government has been doing and what's going to happen now. Republicans have wanted to put a cap as far as spending. So as far as the markets go, it's not good news. And if we take a look back at 2011, when we saw that the markets saw what was passed as far as like the debt ceiling negotiations, the markets dropped pretty much around 17%. So I don't expect this to be the case this time around, but it's not really a good look for the markets. We're going to see what's going on going forward as far as anything else as far as government spending. So any plays that are related to that are not going to be good. But let's pivot. That's pretty much everything. I think we're going to be talking about debt ceiling, anything related to government. Now we're going to have to focus back on stocks. What's been trending, what's hot. And if we're going to be talking about what's hot, I think what's hot right now is AI. And anything related to AI, you're going to be seeing a lot of these plays start moving up. And believe me, if you've seen these stocks and anything related to Google, Microsoft, and Nvidia is the most recent example. Believe me, these stocks have been going ballistic. They have been going up in price. And right now, this is a trend that a lot of people have been hyping. Remember, back in the day, it was Bitcoin, anything related to cryptocurrencies. Then after that, it was NFTs. And now it's AI. So you're always going to be seeing these trends. And again, it's always a trend with the markets. Like when you see that next hot thing, believe me, it's always good to just jump on board and lock in some profits when you can, and just try to play safe when you lock in some profits. So right now, that's pretty much what's going on as far as like plays. I will, as of this video, there is one stock that I think will be important to look out for, and I'll put it on screen. It's going to be C3AI. And rumors are that this is going to be a play that most likely will be going up if they do pronounce good news. So the stock has been going down year to date, but again, it's a stock that has AI potential. So again, everything that's AI, you're going to be seeing a train jumping onto it. I will be touching about this stock with more short-term format videos just to give you an understanding about what's going on with this play. So that's pretty much what I have on anything that's trending with the markets. Now, let's talk about what's going to happen going forward. I think the biggest point right now still is inflation. Inflation has not really slowed down as much as pretty much the Fed has wanted. And we've been getting reports lately that inflation is actually starting to get entrenched and starting to tick up again, which is not good news for the Fed. We're seeing more reports that consumer spending is still high. We're still seeing that prices are still going up. So most likely you're going to see another Fed interest rate hike. And that's not really going to change what the Fed really wants to do. The Fed has been very clear. Jerome Powell has been very, very clear about what he wanted to do. And as long as inflation remains high, he's going to keep raising interest rates no matter what. And right now, I think the markets have really not anticipated that they were going to do another rate hike. We're going to see that if we get more negative news, if inflation keeps going higher, or if inflation is not slowing down at the pace that people expect it to, believe me, the markets are going to go down. Right now, we have a rally in the markets with everything that's going on related to the debt ceiling. Now that that's gone, markets, the focus is going to shift once again to inflation. And believe me, the news is not good. So here's my expectations. Right now, the market most likely short term will continue on an upward trend until we keep seeing we see some sort of negative news. That is not going to change. Don't fight the trend. The trend right now is that the markets are going up. Most likely that's what's gonna happen until we see some negative news. Negative news most likely is going to be that CPI report. If we see that number for inflation keeps close to what it was last month, or if it starts ticking higher. If we see that, then believe me, the markets are going to start going down. But my general consensus is that the markets right now, there's so much bad news going on in the same news that the markets at this point really don't care. So I don't expect, if we do see a downtrend, which most likely we will, it's probably going to be a minor one. And again, I don't really feel that I'm going to be convinced of it otherwise. So again, that's pretty much what I have for you today. This is a video that I wanted just to throw out there about my expectations with what's going on. I'll likely be making more of these videos probably on a weekly basis. But again, if not, subscribe to the short form content. I am doing TikTok as well, so subscribe there as well. Let me know if you have any comments below or any ideas about anything you want to be seeing on this. I'll be glad to throw that out there. And again, thank you again for the videos. Don't forget to subscribe and like as well, and leave your comments below. Thank you.